All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Rekah, Kodash, Ma'amath. Definitely want to give double honors to the apostles of JMS and their elders. Definitely want to give double honors to my elder, Harwan, Banyasha of the Lions Den Camp, located in Jacksonville, Florida. Shalom to the sincere, Akim, and Akwati, that believe in sincerity and truth. Shalom. I'm Arayala coming at you with another lesson. All right, without further ado, let's get into it. All right. Real quick before I grab this. All right, this is an article that I came across today about 4 hours ago. It said Jake Paul undergoes lie detector test. All right, reveals shocking truth about fight versus Mike Tyson. All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 2. All right, in verse 4. I'm gonna jump straight to the point. All right, now this is the time when we was wandering in the wilderness. All right, and we had to pass through Mount Seir, right, by them Edomites. All right, so I start at verse 1, but the point is in verse 4. All right, it says, Then we turned and took our journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea, as the Lord Yahweh spake unto me, and we compassed Mount Seir many days, right, the place of the Edomites. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto me, saying, Ye have compassed this mountain long enough, turn you northward, and command thou the people, saying, Ye are to pass through the coast of your brethren, the children of Esau. All right, so this is Esau was Jacob's wicked twin brother. All right, and so is his family, man. All right, those are the wicked that rules the world today. All right, it says which dwell in Seir. All right, talking about the Edomites. It says, and they shall be afraid of you. Take ye heed unto yourselves, therefore, and that's the point, man. It says, and they shall be afraid of you, man. And that fear still lingers in them today, man. Right, along with that hatred. All right, so what's the first thing you can notice on somebody when they actually have fear, if they're afraid? Their body language, man. The body language is gonna tell you everything. All right, so these Edomites who hate us with a passion, all right, who hate everything about us, hate that we have the birthright, hate that we're stronger than them, hate that we're gonna be over them and they're gonna be our slaves for 1,000 years. They hate all of this, man. Right. And they still have that fear in them, just like as is spoken in Deuteronomy chapter 2, verse 4. All right. It says, and they shall be afraid of you. And they're still afraid of us today, man. All right. That fear has not left. All right. This won't be a long lesson. This is a pretty short lesson. I just wanted to grab that precept real quick. Back to the article. It says, all right, Jake Paul is ready for his anticipated fight against Mike Tyson. However, he has recently underwent a lie detector test in which he accidentally revealed a shocking truth about his bout with the legendary boxer. When Jake Paul announced his fight against Mike Tyson, he started creating a lot of content around it. Right. That's one thing they will do now. Esau gonna make that money off us now for sure. Off our backs, one way or another. Right. And he know that Mike Tyson is a legend, man. All right, that boy got like Samson strength for real. Not really, but because Samson ended up carrying up a iron gate 30 miles and went up a hill. Like, Samson was on that boy was tough, boy. But anyway, all right, but Mike Tyson is definitely an Israelite, man. And he more than likely was a good warrior back in the days, because the scriptures talk about reincarnation, man. So he more than likely was a mighty warrior in his previous life. All right. You know, you can kind of compare him to Samson, um, you know, as far as strength wise. Um, but anyway, so Jake Paul was trying to make a lot of money off of this, man. Trying to use Mike Tyson to, get his views up, to get his name up, and and become super famous, man. It says he started creating a lot of content around it, true to his nature, right? True to their nature, man. They can't help it, man. They, they gonna use us, man, always, because they can't help but hate us, and they can't help but fear us, man. That's just what's built into their spirit, right? It says True to his nature, he filmed several videos for his YouTube channel to show his preparation for the bout. However, one of his videos may have thrown him under the bus accidentally. The YouTuber filmed a video with his brother, Logan, both undergoing a lie detector test and revealing several secrets about themselves. All right, I'm going to jump down just a little bit to the actual point. It says back in June, Jake Paul filmed a video with his brother Logan. They both took the lie detector test, but it was Jake's answer that shocked everyone the most. It says Logan answered. It said Logan asked his younger brother if he thought he would really be capable of beating Mike Tyson. What was his response? Quote, "Yeah." Jake answered, but the lights turned red, indicating, right? This junk is crazy, bro. The lights turned red, right? Indicating that he was lying. You know, that's just what they do, man. All right, this is John 8:44. All right, this was Yahweh Shai. All right, getting on their ass, right? It says John 8:44, it says, "Ye are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it." Right. So just like Cain, right? Just like Esau, all right, and just like 2/3 of our people, man, who want to be just like Esau, man. All right. These people can't speak truth, man. No matter how much they try to, hide. Well, I ain't gonna say hide it. They can't speak the truth, man. No matter how much they try, all right, because they are if they follow the devil, man. They have that wicked spirit on them, man. All right, especially Esau, Edom. All right, these people, they can't get right to save their life, man. It's not destined for them to do right or be right. They can't stand upright, man. Okay, grab that. Right, so just as Yahweh Shah was getting on them about their doctrine and their lies and you know basically going about the law the wrong way, so forth and so forth, man. Right? These Edomites, man, they couldn't tell the truth, man, just to save their own life, man. Right? It's just built into them to be a wicked person, man. They have that wicked spirit on them, right? Just like when the Lord asked um Cain, where's thy brother? He said, I don't know. Am I thy brother's keeper? Right? You just gonna straight up lie to the Lord like that, bro? Like he ain't already know you had, unalive, Abel. They just can't help it, bro. It's just what's in them, man. You know, and again, 2/3 of our people want to be just like them, man. All right, they want to be the devil. They want to deal with Satan on the left hand side, right? They want to live and dwell in wickedness, man. All right, but as far as Paul, Jake Paul, right? that boy gets full of fear. He can, just like he lied on the lie detector test, man. They even got videos of him being legit when he first met Mike Tyson, and he was crying and trying to get away from Mike Tyson, man. That fear is still in him, man. All right, that man is totally afraid of Mike Tyson, and he's gonna lie to he's all about the money, man. He don't really care about taking a loss, right? And he really care about getting his paper up, man, getting his followers up, right? This is Psalms 52, man. All right, and we'll start from the top. The chief musician, all right, Michelle, a a psalm of David. So like when Doeg the Edomite came and told Saul, all right, it says, and said unto him, David is come to the house of Ahimelech. Why boastest thou thyself in mischief? All right. So, the Edomites, man, Amalek, Doeg, the Edomite, man, they you know, well, David went in on Doeg, boy. Doeg the Edomite. It says, why boastest thou thyself in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of God endureth continually, right? And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Thy tongue deceiveth mischiefs like a sharp razor, working deceitfully, right? Just like Jake doing today. Now I'm comparing it to Jake, even though Jake has nothing to do with the truth, and neither does Mike Tyson. I'm not really sure what his beliefs are. But I haven't really heard about him being in the truth, so I'm not really sure. But he is part of Israel. All right, he is definitely an Israelite, man. All right, you can tell that by his strength and by his will to fight. You know, the Lord said He was gonna make us better than all the other people on the earth, man. Even though I believe Mike has lost to a Edomite, all right, or so-called, white man. I can't really necessarily say they Edomites or not, but he has took a few losses. But most of the time, man, he knocking people out. All right, it says, thy tongue deceiveth mischief like a sharp razor, working deceitfully. Thou lovest evil more than good, right? And Doeg the Edomite, I believe he ended up running to Saul and telling Saul that the people, I can't even remember the name of the people, that was basically feeding King David, um, but they end up getting slaughtered because of Doeg the Edomite, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So King David had a major hatred towards that damn devil, man. All right, it says, thou tongue deceivest mischief like a sharp razor, oh snitching ass. All right, it says, working deceitfully, thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Salah. All right, so they can't help it, man. That's just what's in their spirit, man. Right? To pulling every trick out the bag, man, to either one, get us destroyed, two, get us moved out the way so they can be on top. Right, just like what Jake doing now. That's the whole reason why he doing this fight. Because if he's able, which I highly doubt, if he's able to knock Mike Tyson out, well, that boy gonna go down in history for that shit, man. Right? Well, he should have learned something when what that boy name is, Roy Jones had that little expedition with Mike Tyson. Well, you didn't hear what Roy Jones said, man. That's a bear. You getting in the ring with a bear. Boy, like, shit, he like, man, I ain't want to throw no uppercut, man. Why? So he could turn around and hit me with an uppercut? He like, hell nah. That whole interview after the fight, man, Roy was holding his stomach, man. He caught, Mike Tyson caught him with a clean hook into the rib cage. Well, all that bouncing around, he stopped doing all that. So you gotta learn who to play with, man. Mike is legit, man. He official. His hands are official. All right. Same thing with Holyfield, man. During that whole fight, Holyfield was headbutting the shit out of Mike Tyson, man. Throughout the whole fight, but Mike took the biggest loss for that shit, man. Because the ref wasn't calling that. Mike Tyson instead of getting hit in the head with with these headbutts. But Mike just got frustrated and said, you know what, y'all don't want to call him. He took matter to his own hands, man. He shouldn't have bit the man out, but shit, I guess he was sick of it, man. You gotta understand this is a warrior, bro. Like, that man don't care nothing about none of that shit, man. Like, bro, you playing with him, bro, he just gonna he gonna move you out the way. All right. Grab something, man. All right, this Genesis 4, yeah, and 9. I'm gonna skip up a little bit. I'm gonna go to verse 6. Genesis 4 and 6. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Cain, why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, which is they can't, man. They cannot do well by the Lord, man. Period. It's not built in them. It says, if thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? Question mark. And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. Right? Verse 8. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him, man. Right? So this that same spirit that we dealing with today, man. That same spirit that Esau had, man. Right? Who didn't, who basically gave up his birthright, man. Right? For a piece of meat. And then what did he tell? What happened? The bishop went and he just did an awesome lesson on this, not last week or earlier this week, one or two, about Esau not even being a man enough to say, to Isaac, like, look, I already gave my birthright over to Jacob, man. You wasn't there when this happened, but you know, Jacob was supposed to receive the birthright, not me. But instead, Esau came in like, bro, where my birthright at, man? Didn't even mention the fact that he gave up his birthright, right, to Isaac, man. It coming in there crying and, what I'm saying, selling out, you know, because it's not in them, man, to be upright, man. Their spirit is not upright in them, man, period. So this is that same spirit that Cain had, that same spirit that Esau had, that same spirit that these Edomites have today. All right. That hatred, that fear, and just that wickedness that's in them, man. But what did Cain say, right? After he slew him. Verse 9 says, and the Lord, Yahweh, said unto Cain, where is Abel, thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? Man, you see how wicked they is, bro? How you gonna talk to the Lord like he ain't just see you off Abel like that? Like he don't hit Abel up there, you know what I'm saying? Like telling him, like, look, bro, my brother wicked, boy, like, look what he did. He done took me off the earth. You remember Abel was, crying out to the Lord, man, was complaining to the Lord, after he was murdered. All right. Up in the heavens, man. It says, and the Lord Yahweh said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. That's just that. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, what hast thou done? Look, went straight to like, bro, what you did, bro? Like, you lying to me, bro. Like, first off, and now look at you. You talking to me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what you did, bro. What have you done? It says, the voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand, man. All right, so this is why we continue to do these videos as well, man. We're steady complaining to the Lord about these devils, man. All right, we ready to be out, for Yahweh's return, man. Right, to put these devils under his foot, man. All right. But I just wanted to go into a little couple scriptures, man, just to show you, man, that these people just pure wicked. They can't help it, man. They can't help but be liars, right? Just like when Jake lied to his own brother when Logan asked him, man, why they was taking a lie detector test, man, right? look at his red ass, man. That shit crazy. And what lights popped up? The red lights popped up, man, when he went to lying, boy. So they are of their father, man. The devil. But it says, let's go back down to it. It say, what it say? It says, Logan asked his younger brother if he thought he would really be capable of beating Mike Tyson. What Jake Paul say? Boy, you already know what time it is. Yeah, I'ma whoop Mike. Like, come on, Jake answered, but the lights turned red, indicating that he was lying. What did Jake Paul think about Mike Tyson? Right, so it says, while Jake Paul had made fun of Mike Tyson and taunted him recently, right? So it's what they do, man. You better stop playing with Mike like that, because Mike already said, bro, he like to, I forgot the quote, but it's something like, after he beat a man, he be wanting to pull out their heart and let them look at it or something like that, man. I can't remember the quote, man, but Mike ain't rap too tight, boy. And you out here poking at the bell, bro, like you tripping. So it says, while Jake Paul has made fun of Mike Tyson and taunted him recently, he has a lot of respect for him. The influencer has said multiple times that Iron Mike is a legend. Right. It says, and he won't underestimate him in their fight, right? Because you knew when you was a little boy crying when you met Mike that this boy was a legend, this man was a legend. But you're using his status, man, to put yourself on, right? Instead of just going through the gate and going through it, like the rest of them did, fight your way to the top, man. Instead of trying to call out a elderly man, like Iron Mike. And just because Iron Mike still got that strength, that speed, that power, right? He still has that dog fighting mentality. You feel me? So you feel like if you able to do anything towards Mike, even make him stumble a little bit, that'll increase you. It says, During the lie detector test, he was questioned about the age difference for his fight. He said that Mike Tyson is a natural born killer at any age. See, the boy, that was the only thing he said that was truthful. but you playing with Mike Tyson, boy, you better stop playing Jake Paul. I kind of, I believe Mike Tyson gonna knock him out personally because Mike don't really like all that taunting shit. So I personally believe Mike gonna knock him out. But that's neither here nor there. The point of this video, man, is just to show that these devils, man, they can't help but lie. That's just built into them, all right? And that Mike is still an Israelite, rather he in the truth or not. That boy still got strength, and he still was made better than all the rest of these nations on the earth. Matter of fact, let me grab that and not close it. All right, this Deuteronomy 7:6. It says, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy God, thy power." All right, it says, "The Lord Yahweh thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto him above all people that are upon the face of the earth," man, right? And just like I say, man, and that was for the whole body of Israel, man. All right, we are a holy people, right? But 2/3 of our people, right, have to die on this side before they can make it back into the kingdom, man. All right, they still are part of that holy bloodline. All right, they just follow the wicked, man. Right, and the Lord has always say the remnant, man. That remnant is the 144 hope for elect, and Lord willing, I'm part of that number, right? And the 1/3 that will be pulled through the fire and destruction and the pestilence, all right, in the end time, man, which is the times we are in now, all right. But Mike Tyson is still an Israelite, man. Still made better than all the rest of the nations, man. Again, I don't really know his doctrine. I don't know his belief, but I'm sure he ain't in the truth. That I can say for sure. All right, but I'm not sure if anybody's working with him or if anybody even introduced him to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. That I'm not sure. All right, but as a whole, as Israelites as a whole, we are the best, you know, people on the earth, man. That's why we came up with all the inventions. That's why we dominate in all the sports. That's why the Lord has chosen us because we are the holy people, right? But again, 2/3 won't. Right now they're dealing on the left hand side, but the only people that's dealing on the right hand side are Israelites, man. Nobody else is dealing on the right hand side. That's under Yahweh Shai's rulership, man. Spiritually right now in the kingdom, when he returns, but nobody's dealing on the right hand side besides the elect, man. All right. So even 2/3 of our people who are on the left hand side still are holy people because they weren't holy people, they would never be able to make it into the kingdom in the first place. All right. Right now they're just living in darkness, they're living in wickedness. But eventually, all right, once the Lord's return, they'll be born back into the kingdom and to be that complete whole so like it be that completely holy. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Just remember, man, 2/3 of our people, now, even though they're still, Israelites who are made better than the rest of the people, right? Just like the Lord says, um, you know, He has given people certain things, basically, even if they haven't known Him, right? Matter of fact, let me just grab it, man. I'm about to botch it up. And just to get straight to the point, it says this second Esdras chapter 9, verse 10 says, "For such as in their life have received benefits," right? People like Mike Tyson, right? Receive benefits, living large, be able to drive these nice cars, big houses, have a lot of money, you know, women chasing after them, even though he put his hands on some of them, and that's another subject for another day. But it says, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, people like Mike, man, who don't know Yahweh Shai, right? More than likely, again, I don't know if he's ever been introduced to the names or the doctrine. That I'm not sure, but you know, but it says, "And they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain." Right. So that's the whole point, basically. So for those who have received benefits, man, certain Israelites, that's on the left hand side of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, right? They think gain is godliness. They think if the Lord has blessed them with riches, that they in right standing with the Lord, right? But as it says in verse 10, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. So yeah, of course the Lord is a lot of them have riches, man, but they don't know the Lord. And by them despising and not following the laws to the best of their ability, right? Not calling on the proper names and worshiping, right? Not understanding the true doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, right? The same must know it, right? After death by pain. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. But just because people got money, like people like Mike, doesn't mean the Lord is dealing with him again. So but at the same time, he is an Israelite man, so that strength is already in him. All right, he just, you never know. He might end up being pulled to the truth. So at some point in time, you never know. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. But I can guarantee you, boy, Jake, Jake Paul, all right, the boxer. All right, not Jake is Israelite, Israelite Jakes, but Jake Paul, man, it's a wrap for you, man. I don't see you winning, and that lion tongue is it's gonna show in that during that fight, man. All right, and all that fear that you have built up in you, right? All that stuff is gonna come out once that bell, ring. All right, so I'm gonna go and end it there, man. I've been ramming. The Lord winning this lesson with edifying. Shalom and DTA.